than all is something that's always being debated, but I think when it comes to anime, this is definitely something that has to be defined. Characters can reach levels that are way beyond the imagination. Some people can teleport, level mountains, perform mind control, bring back the dead, destroy worlds, you name it. If you're looking for a specific kind of story or plot, you can probably find it. Today we're asking a very important question that has been boggling my mind for a while now. What exactly is an anime god? How's it going, guys? It's The Anime TV. I'm probably gonna change my name sometime near in the future, pretty soon actually, but for now I still go by The Anime TV. This video is sponsored by AnimeForefront.com. Anime Forefront is a website that focuses on anime clothing and action figures. They have great deals each day on items such as this Dragon Ball Goku jacket and this canvas wall art of Tokyo Ghoul. They also offer free shipping to all domestic customers in the United States. Use this code up on the screen and get 10% off any product in the store. Link is in the description, so please make sure you check it out after this video. Now back to the topic. I think it's important to realize that despite having the status of God, these characters are nowhere near perfect. Many of them have human traits and even live among humans in their world. Anime gods are usually based on mythologies. What you'll notice is that most of the time, they are a specific kind of god. For example, Ryuk from Death Note is known as the god of death, aka in Japan, a Shinigami. Unlike some of the other characters with such a status, Ryuk does not exhibit interest in humans unless they are in a psychological battle such as the one Light and L were in. And remember, this would have never been constructed if it weren't for Ryuk in the first place. As I mentioned earlier, many of these gods live among people. For example, Yato from Noragami is a god that goes unnoticed in his world. He desires to have lots of worshippers, but he is forced to reduce to a low point and accepts just 5 yen for each job. But Yato is not necessarily a true god, which is something I will further explain later on in this video. And then of course, there are gods that are much more powerful on a bigger scale. Beerus, for example, is a god of destruction. He is one of the most powerful beings in the entire Dragon Ball universe. Even Goku and Vegeta had trouble trying to best him. However, this brings up a very important question. How important is strength when it comes to anime gods? It is revealed that Whis, the master of Beerus, is stronger than him. It is also brought into question whether Vados is stronger than Whis. Then there are others that say that Zeno is the most powerful god in the entire Dragon Ball franchise. There used to be 18 universes, but it is said that Zeno wiped out 6 of them just because he was in a bad mood. Whis and Beerus have claimed that he could erase all universes in a heartbeat and that there is no single person greater in rank or power than Zeno. However, there is a plot twist. Is Zeno even strong at all? Many pose the question, why does a being that's the strongest of all need to have 2 bodyguards? Zeno's attendants are always shown alongside him and are 2 very strong beings, so why does he need them? The answer may not be all that hard to figure out. It is known that Zeno uses magic, not Kai. This means that yes, Zeno is extremely powerful, but he may not be all that strong. Yes, there is a difference between power and strength. Power is more along the lines of having the ability to control or influence the people or sources around you. The more control you have, the more powerful you are. In Code Geass, Lelouch is fortunate enough to embark upon the power of the Geass. In other words, he has the power to enforce absolute obedience, which is how he was able to establish himself dominant over the military nation. This is the essence of what it means to be powerful. Yes, Lelouch is powerful and without a doubt intelligent, but he's not strong. Strength is more along the lines of physical energy, which was not displayed much in Code Geass. On the other hand, someone like Saitama is the complete opposite of Lelouch. By doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 10 kilometers every day, Saitama was able to gain enormous strength comparable to even characters in the Dragon Ball universe. There's no doubt that he's strong, but he's not powerful. At the beginning of the show, Saitama was completely unknown. Most of the time, he lives in a completely normal apartment, lives a completely normal life where he frequently goes grocery shopping. Besides Genos, he has absolutely no influence or control over anyone yet. In order to be powerful, you need authority. A character who I think has both of these traits is everyone's favorite person, Naruto. Some may say Naruto was born strong because of the Nine Tails, but in my opinion, by mastering techniques like the Rasengan and Sage Mode, he's shown that he doesn't necessarily need Kurama to showcase his strength. Also, by the time Boruto's time to flourish comes to be, Naruto is already Hokage, which means he has both power and influence over the Leaf Village. So yes, Naruto is both strong and powerful. As I have mentioned, some of these characters, you may have been wondering, are they anime gods? Does having the status of or being known as a god or demon make you one? Do they have to be an immortal being? Do they have to be portrayed like a god? Do they have to be recognized as a god? Characters from anime such as Shakugan no Shana, Mariniki, Inuyasha, Death Note, Noragami, Blue Exorcist, and Haruhi Suzumiya all have characters that are recognized as gods. But what I was wondering is, could you consider a character a god if he's not recognized as one? Goku, Saitama, Luffy, even Naruto, are they gods? The answer is pretty simple. They could be. In order to be a god, you need to have supreme authority and control. Goku is not a god because he simply chooses not to be. Yes, he can turn into a Super Saiyan god, but that's just a form. That doesn't mean that he has authority. However, Goku can become a god because he was offered by Whis to become the god of destruction, which he turned down. The same could be said for Saitama. There has been no other individual proven to be stronger than him in the anime, so if he chooses to be, he could easily rule over the earth and become a god. If Luffy manages to eventually become Pirate King, his level of authority and control could become that of a god's, and if Naruto had decided to expand beyond the Leaf Village and take control over the entire ninja world, yes, it is arguable whether or not he would be able to do that, he would become a god. So that brings us to the question, so what is an anime god? An anime god is a being that has power, control, and authority over all existence within that anime. As I mentioned earlier, Yato is not a true god. Yes, he's strong, but he does not have complete control and authority over people in the anime. Having a human side as well as an otherworldly god side is what makes these kinds of characters memorable. Having god and demon characters in anime makes for fascinating fictional settings and fantastical storylines. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I know this video was a bit different from my other videos, so I tried to do as best as I could, is what I can say. And please remember to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Let's go all the way. Also, if anyone would like to fact check me, because I probably maybe somewhere along the lines got something wrong, but animes like Dragon Ball that always have new characters that are being introduced, it's always hard to keep track knowing who's the strongest and who's up there, if you guys know what I mean. If you feel free to tell me something that I got wrong, just leave a comment below. Just don't go too hard. But yeah, see you guys next time.